Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video's been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This week, we're going to channel our firebending to the best of our abilities with, of course, powerhouses like Firebender Ascension. When this enchantment enters, you make a 2/2 red soldier with Firebending 1. But when you attack, if a creature you control attacking causes a triggered ability of that creature to trigger, put a quest counter on this enchantment. Once it has 4 counters, you get to double that trigger. This is going to be huge with cards like Stadium Headliner, Voice of Victory, all of the, the mobilize effects, as that'll generate more bodies. You have Hired Claw to deal an additional damage, but most importantly, Arabella Abandoned Doll. When she attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent. You gain X life, where X is the number of creatures control, power 2 or less. So you get to go ahead and stack it so that maybe all of your mobilized creatures will then resolve their triggers, then Arabella will then trigger and then double. And then at our top end, we have Agris Costs. This card will just suspect something when it enters and then also when it attacks. And if it's already suspected, you get to exile it. So you get to use Agris as this big body, our top end, if you will, at 4 mana. 4 mana removal. And then on top of that, you get to go ahead and combo it with like Delny, because Delny will trigger things twice. All your stuff also makes so Agris is unblockable. So let's see if we can close out games real quick with this Boros Firebending deck. Ooh, yeah, I'll keep this. This looks pretty good. I've already got the turn 1 play of Headliner. This seems pretty solid for a curve out. As long as I draw a land, I should be okay, right? Uh-oh. This might end poorly for me, but we'll find out in about 2 seconds. I'll pay the 2. What do I want to do here, right? Because, yeah, you know what? Getting a Firebender's Ascension is pretty good. I'll just go ahead and let them figure out if they want to block or not. They probably won't. That's totally fair if they don't. Okay. Will I draw a land now? The one thing that's nice is, pretty soon I can just play Arabella. Oh, nice. All right, do I actually just go for this? Yeah, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I want to go ahead, trigger twice. Let's go and swing. We'll have Firebending times 1,000,000. This will then get all my triggers off. Sure, I'll copy that ability. Why not? Yeah, let's copy that as well. Copy every ability that I can. I will not be sacrificing any turns soon. So, I've already got the ability to just curve out, have Firebender Ascensions go off, which is kind of nuts when you think about it. All right. Cool. They have the Hydra. Can't really stop that. Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's find out. So I'm going to go ahead and play 1 land. First thing here is, so creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just swing out. I'll go ahead and copy this ability like 100 times over. Yup. 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 Have at it. All right, so they're going to block with Chocobo. I'll go ahead and spend this mana now to pop the Hydra. All right, perfect. I technically could board wipe the opponent here. My question is, do I want to? And the answer is yes, of course, I absolutely do. And now I'll go ahead and just play Voice of Victory, and then I'll pass. Cool. That's kind of nuts, to be honest. Everything I just did there just tempoed the opponent out so hard. They now have no creatures. They have to play a body. Oh, yeah. This is looking pretty good for me here. I mean, do I even have to do anything other than swing fully? I don't think so. I'll copy that ability. Firebending times 1,000,000. And then copying Voice of Victory's bending or whatever is going to be enough. Love it. We've got Inspiring Vantage on turn 1. Unfortunately, no Ascension right now. I do want that Ascension early, but... All right, FOMO. Obviously, that's going to help me dig, right? We're just going to find what I need. Now, they're probably the bounce deck, so I do not want to, like, I guess if they bounce back their own token... No, it's all the same. It's all the same. Because they're just going to play their bounce spell, which is going to be big sad. Do I need my land over removal? The answer is, yeah, probably, but I'm going to still discard anyways. Okay, no blocks. You got it. Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Now let's just go ahead and play Voice of Victory and see what they do, right? This pretty much shuts down their turn. They have to spend removal. Love that. Thank you. Okay, so we'll trade some damage here. They sent the Shoot the Sheriff right at the Voice of Victory pretty fast. So I think this card clearly matters a decent amount. All right. So yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and swing out. Can't cast any spells, so they are most likely taking the damage here. I'm going to go ahead and play Arabella this turn to deploy. And then make it so that they have to actually answer Arabella and or Voice of Victory. This deck is feeling pretty aggro and just on 2 lands. This also means that the opponent, if they have a self-bounce plan, it's not going to do too much. What does it do whenever another shrine you control enters? Yeah, enters, each opponent loses life, they gain a life. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't look like it really matters to me. So, oh, even better. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just get rid of some of their stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and give Arabella ward. That seems pretty good. All right, and that's more than enough. Lock in. This is such a solid start. Do I want to go Hired Claw or do I want to... Oh, that's kind of nice. All right, I think I will just go Hired Claw here. And then I'll see what they do about it. They'll probably still double draw. My concern is I think their deck is still very good against us, just because they're loaded with shocks. Yep, that's one answer right there. Please and thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and just hold up my mana, and then let's pass, right? Let's make them think I have something here. They have to be able to discard twice to draw and do some shenanigans, but perfect. I'll just get rid of their little sharky poo. No shark for you, opponent. I guess I could have waited until they discarded so all their triggers go on the stack. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just swing in, deal the 2. That seems pretty solid. Hold on to the Arabella here. Voice of Victory should be able to shut them down on, their turn. Oh, no. Not the Tiger Seal. I already know Tiger Seal's a good card. They don't have to convince me. Huh. That is most interesting. All right, here's what I've got to do. I'm going to have to take out the Tiger Seal. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing. Let's see how they block. Seems fair. Unfortunate, but fair. All right, so now I've got a stadium headliner. Winter Night Stories. This is about to be the biggest Mako of all time, but at least they can't kill Voice of Victory. So we do love that. Sure, I might be dead this turn, actually. Hold on. Can they hit me that hard? Winter Night Stories. Okay. I'm probably supposed to be afraid of this upcoming turn. So do I just blow up? Yeah, I think I gotta, right? Because I'll have enough bodies to go ahead and get rid of the Mako. Oh. I gotta spend 2 mana, right? Yep. You will be the opponent, believe it or not. Mobilize 2, mobilize 1. See how this goes. If I just get rid of the creature now. 3/5. Yep, that's the way to go. Sure. All right. So now I've got at least something to do against Duelist of the Mind. Duelist of the Mind being only 0 power on block is not a bad thing. Also, they can't really do too much. All right, perfect. All right, Boomerang Tactics on my Hired Claw, that's reasonable. I could see that happening. Uh-huh. So I take a 3-burger. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play Firebender's Ascension. And then I'm going to go ahead and play Arabella. And now I just hang back. Now, is that the right play? I don't know, because I do need to store up a silly amount of attack triggers. Boomerang Tactics. Yeah, doubling up with Duelist of the Mind. Yo, this double draw deck is doing a lot of out-tempoing me, but this is kind of what I expected. Maybe I just save up for... No, Enduring Innocence can happen this upcoming turn. That's not too bad. Now they need to have a 1-mana interaction spell, or else they can't interact with Voice of Victory, which I don't know if they care about, to be honest, because they can just keep blocking me with Quantum Riddler. Oh, nuts. Okay. Yup. That's really good. Okay. All right, that's 8 damage. What can I do now? If anything at all? I'm pretty much dead in the air. Yeah, I'm dead in the air. Right? Good game. You know what? I'll try this. This is a little slow. Unfortunately, this is with the curse of a tap land on 1. I don't get to Hired Claw. But I kind of like the idea of just being able to Firebender's Ascension and, I don't know, swing with the token. Ooh. Actually, let's just go ahead and shut off their ability to interact on my turn. Having 2 Voice of Victories means I can risk losing 1. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play Firebender's Ascension. Let's swing in. Perfect. No lands, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'll save my 1-drop for the next turn when I draw my 3rd land. All right, stock up. You're not just playing an honest blue-black control deck, right? Nah. All right, here's what I'll do. I'll just go ahead and swing. Okay. What 2 mana? I don't think I have anything at 2 mana that I'm worried. Oh, like at 4 mana. Except for 0-Point Ballad? 0-Point Ballad would absolutely Shadow Realm me right now. Okay, Authority of Consuls that I can live with. Oh, it's Esper. That's great to know. I just realized that right now. They are very dead then. So the first thing I want to trigger to set this off is Hired Claw. And then I win the game. Or actually, you know what? No, I don't need that. I just need Soldier. Soldier to trigger. Because that's 1 red mana that I don't really care about. I want Soldier to trigger first. That'll then make it so that everything else... Arabella will happen last. All right, boom. Copy. Copy. Yup. They'll gain 2. Copy. All right. Sick. They'll make 2 more life, but that'll pretty much become nothing. All right. I love this hand. I have actual interaction on turn 1 here. So I can go ahead and just burn down whatever, probably the Badger Mole Cub they're about to play. Come on, you're a green deck. You're a Badger Mole Cub. There you are. All right, gotta kill this now. No thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and play Firebender Ascension. So now that Restless Ridgeline is also somewhat of an Earthbender, which is very nice. Badger Mole Cub again! I mean, I will block so fast. No questions asked. Breakout. Oh, man. Okay, let's see it. They had the backup Badger Mole. Can I answer this one, or is it going to slip away here? Unless they find another Badger Mole. Then I'm in the most trouble I could probably be. Ooh. Yeah, that's looking pretty bad for us, isn't it? Let's see, can I find anything to do this upcoming turn? Nope, that's not exactly what I wanted. I mean, I think this is about over, right? Because they're just going to spend 2 mana, grow their board, 2/4. There it is. That's Uraboroid with 2 mana. Oh, you know what they said? Hold on, I have a 3rd Badger Mole Cub. Let me just go ahead and really run away with this here. This card's pretty good. Hold on, you're telling me you had all of that in the opening? And okay, and the breakout to find the Uraboroid is pretty nice, actually. I'm jelly that I can't do that. Huh. Maybe this card, how do you win the board battle without having a control deck? You know what I mean? Oh, that's so bad. All right, GG's. Actually, no, hold on. We're not quitters. Not quite. All right, let's see if I can do this. That's not removal either. Wait a minute, actually. Hold on. Hold on. I am just gonna full send this damage in and let's see what happens. Okay, they blocked correctly. Yeah. I had to try, I had to try. I probably should have done this before, but what are you gonna do? GG's. Yeah. I'll lock in this hand. I've got Stadium Headliner, which is removal. Firebenders Ascension, and the sequel to Firebenders Ascension. So, I'm actually A-okay with this hand. This hand's pretty good. Obviously, once you start shocking me and doing things to my board, we'll see how good it is then. But as of right now on the play, this feels pretty good. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play Firebenders Ascension. Let's see if I can get in an attack. No stab, no nothing. All right. Love that. Next turn, I get to just go ahead and play Firebenders Ascension again, which generates another body. Assuming I don't get absolutely rickety wrecked from some rando 3-drop spell my opponent might have, we'll find out. All right. Get those triggers going. Boom. Boom. All right. Next turn, both Firebenders Ascensions will pop off. And that's going to feel very good, well, just mostly for me. Is that a Metzalantli, the Great Door? Should I be afraid of that? Probably. What's going in the graveyard? Oh, Omniscience. Oh. Okay. All right. I see. Yes. So Firebending will then lead to a lot of Firebending Ascension triggers. I'm going to just say yes to copy all the triggers that I can right now. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. I'm doing the thing right now. Give me a minute. Once I click enough times. All right, they're at 4. Am I dead? So close. Come on. I'm just going to dodge the silly zombify, right? No, I'm so dead. Unless they actually don't have it, then never mind. But I feel like I'm so dead here. They had another Azcanta. Beseech the Mirror? No way. They get to go grab any spell right now. And that would most likely be Reenact the Crime. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I was so close. Maybe I should have used... Should I have used the thing on the Beseech or Metzalantli? If I would have sheltered that, they wouldn't have the thing to bounce or sack to then cast the spell from 4 or whatever. Cast free spells. Oh, God. Huh? What does that do? Oh, each opponent discards their hand? Oh, that's so gross. I needed that. That's so gross. GG's. Right, I lose all my stuff now. I think that's good enough to call it GG's there. But I may as well play this land. Pass. Collector's Vault. They'll probably be able to find something of value to play. Bottom, so it's not interaction or a way to close out or reenact the crime. All right, that's good enough, right? Like that's usually good enough here. They're going to discard a bunch of rando cards, and now they can interact with me. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll get to resolve this. We'll find out. I get to do a lot if I keep this Voice of Victory. I simply just must keep Voice of Victory against the deck that has drawn 40 cards. Dang it, they had it. GG's. Yeah. Seems good. With the Firebenders Ascension on 2, that seems kind of nice. Oh, no, not the Forsaken Miner. Something bad's about to happen to me, isn't it? All right, well, it can't block. Surveil 1, they choose to throw to the yard. That's perfect. So Forsaken Miner. Ooh, this bat right now. Ooh, this bat right now. Ah, golly, this bat right now. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this now. I'll send a damage in. Right? While the attacks can still happen before their board, like, becomes some unholy amount of just silliness. Do they have another bat? Ideally, no, but they might. Yeah, okay. You got it. Bat news for me. That's bat news. I assume when they took Sheltered by Ghosts, that was a pretty obvious tell they had a second bat. Yep, take 3. Thank you, ouch. Ah, yes. All right. What do I want to do? Deal 2 to the bat. Getting back something. That feels kind of nice, don't it? And then I'm going to just lead off with a good old voice of victory here. So now next turn I could do some serious... Oh, no. Big poopy. All right, so I'm taking 6 this upcoming turn. Yeah, you know, that's got to go now. See, do I have any outs here? No, none that matter. Okay. Yep. All right, so Firebending go first, because I can't really make use of that. So let's copy that. Take the action. Copy that ability, yes and please. All right, so mobilize 2. I gained some life back. Am I dead? Maybe, just to a removal spell, but what am I going to do? Okay, Terminus of Return, so the Soul Stone. Oh, GG's. Wait a minute, hold on, nothing died. 1 drop, 2 drop, and Arabella. Yeah, I mean, this looks all really good to me. So, I have no interaction. That's the only concern here. Badger Mole Cub is going to run wild on me. All right. Hinterland Sanctifier. So, not a Badger Mole Cub deck. Not yet, to my knowledge. Randomly, you could be Naya. All right, Sacred Foundry. Sure, Sheltered by Ghost. That's pretty good here. So they gain 2 life. Yes. Okay. Firebenders Ascension. This gives me a free blocker in case I just need to get rid of the Sanctifier. I don't really mind if I have to. I'll just trade it pretty quickly. Squire Knight. That's pretty good. Yeah, sure, I'll trade this. Yeah, okay. That is a bit unfortunate. I might have made a boo-boo there in the way I blocked. Or the way I kind of shocked in that 2 mana. Or that 2 damage. Okay, so Sheltered by Ghost, the sequel. Yeah, that goes pretty hard, last I checked. Arabella yourself. Okay, not bad. All right, let's go ahead and just make sure that's at a 3 toughness, sure. If I find exactly 1 mana, I can pick off the Sky Knight Squire, which is pretty good. This is gonna hurt by a lot. Okay? Yep. Yeah, I'll block. It doesn't matter, right? Because these go away at the end of turn. I'm down to 3. Okay. Can I do anything? Yes, I can. We are so back. All right, who does that? It deals X damage. Okay, so Arabella deals the damage. Most importantly, it is Arabella. All right. Yeah, I'll copy that ability. Why not? Gain all my life back. That feels pretty good. So now I'm back up to 17. Magebane Lizard, not as big a deal when I'm at 17. That land off the top rope may have been the most perfect draw I could have asked for. Yeah, I'll block. Sick. Not the greatest, but whatever, who cares? 1, 2, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and copy as much as I can, copy that ability. I really should have let the Voice of Victory resolve first. Oh, wait, no, I did. I'm brilliant. All right, and then that should... Oh, nope, I am not brilliant. I am not brilliant. Undo. Undo on the brilliance. Control Z on my brilliance. Oh, wait, no, I'm still good enough. Ha-ha! Calculated. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, check out this video where I use my Scornful Striker and, of course, her loving boyfriend. And we go ahead and play Group Slug, but in Standard.